Ladies and gentlemen.
That decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. The expectation is the pitch will have some movement as the day progresses. But will too many runs be scored before that?
Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Du Plessis gets off the mark.
Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Into the gap. Nice shot.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Over. The Royal Challengers are 15 for none. Khan coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Well placed. Should get a single. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Could that be out? Looks so.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Please welcome the new batsman at number 3.
There'll be runs here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Got that away nicely.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Du Plessis shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Fits the gap perfectly.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowler, bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep. No. Yep. No.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Royal Challengers are 38 for 1. Misses everything.
Nice bowling. No.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep. Oh, nice.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yep.
Flew away with pace, brilliant timing.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
End of the over. 15 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 53 for 1. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Yes.
comfortable single if they take it.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying to do a slower ball. Just got it all wrong.
Wait.
Fantastic catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
For the Bangalore Crowns.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Keeper's ball.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Pads away. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Wood from the north end.
Wait there. Yep, yep.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Maxwell is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep, yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yeah, yeah.
Couldn't have played that any better.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for four. A poor delivery.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Keeper!
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
The Royal Challengers weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. This could be out.
Yeah.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
No.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
high in the air. This should be an easy chance.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Yeah.
Edged it.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Couldn't have hit that any better.
Yep.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. A new bowler is coming into the attack. They'll get at least one. Great catch. First ball of the over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Please give him a round of applause.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Right out of the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Stoinis coming into the attack from the south end. Good bit of timing there.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Maxwell didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Gone right through the defences.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
128 for 5. The right-hander is coming into bat at number 6.
Perfectly timed.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep. Keeper.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Nice shot.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. And the innings comes to an end. The Giants will need 140 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Picked up a single, first ball of the innings. The Giants are now underway.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yeah.
Off the bat, it looked like it was going. A brilliant slide to cut it off.
Yep, yep. Keepers.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Giants are 11 for none. Hazelwood, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Bowler.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. There'll be one run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike. Got way too much bounce on that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out.
Yeah.
Just too much height on that one.
Always a sign of a strong captain in situations like this. Just to step in and help give some confidence back to the bowler. Edged!
De Kock shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
Great shot. Not sure anyone can get round to the vacant third man.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Yep.
Off the edge. Could be four.
Flashed at it. Didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
The over finishes, finally. You can't really be giving batters of this quality extra balls to hit. Time for a bit of fielding in the deep. Going with spin now.
it!
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Wait! Wait on!
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep. Catch it!
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
49.
11 runs added there. The Giants are 49 for none. Massive edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership. at
Solid
22.
partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Wait!
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep, yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Hits that well onto the back foot and cracks it away.
The
Got what it
Giants
deserved. It was
now
short and way down the leg side, just helped on its way, really.
End of the over. The Giants are 61
Yep.
for none. Middle that one, great timing.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper!
Lovely shot. Rocked onto the back foot and pulled away just behind square leg.
Yep.
Edge, unplayable.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
More decisive running may have gotten them two. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Huge appeal.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
are now
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard.
hitting out to the crease.
They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Hit it sweetly first ball and it's out of the ground.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots and it's flown over the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Wait. Yep. Yep, yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
End of the over. 18 runs coming from it. The Giants are 91 for 1. Jack, the
Waiting.
spinner, coming into the attack. Huge edge.
Yep.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yep, yep.
Super piece of timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Yep.
Nicely played.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
That's the over. The Giants are 112 for 1. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Yep.
Edge, what a ball!
Keepers in.
Good return back from the deep.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Wait on.
That's out, it's caught!
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Yeah, yeah.
Times it nicely.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yep. Keepers in. Yeah.
Perfect technique and placement.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and will want to push on from here.
Might just be too big an ask to get the runs in this last over. Hazelwood back on now.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely nailed it.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
And that marks the end of the match.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.
For this match.